Brazil versus Argentina. It's the Superclasico. On the one side, the Seleção, Copacabana, the Maracana. On the other, the Albiceleste, Buenos Aires, and the Bombonera. As you can see, this is much more than just a match. It is the supremacy of the region that is at stake. Here is a look at one of the greatest rivalries in world football. The rivalry between Argentina and Brazil began before the two countries even existed, more precisely in the 16th century, at the time of the Treaty of Tordesillas, shortly after the discovery of America, which allowed the Spanish and Portuguese to divide the territory in two. In short, until the beginning of the 20th century, the animosity was only geopolitical. But you can imagine, this one inevitably goes beyond generations to move progressively onto the green rectangle. One of the founding episodes of their rivalry took place on Christmas Eve 1925. During the Copa America, Argentina faced Brazil and had the chance to win the title if they didn't lose. But the match was unfortunately marked by a general brawl and an invasion of the pitch accompanied by racist chants by the Argentine supporters. These incidents further embittered relations between the two enemies. However, did you know that an Argentinian had already trained the Seleção? We are talking about Nelson Filpo Núñez. The name may not ring a bell, but he was the coach of Palmeiras, a club based in Sao Paulo that dominated football in Brazil in the 1960s. For the inauguration of the Mineiro Stadium in 1965, the team was invited to wear the Rivalries jersey to face the Uruguayan team. His team won the match 3-0, and it was the only match in Brazil's history with an Argentine coach. Over the years, several low blows have been orchestrated to try to destabilize their opponents. Take the 1990 World Cup round of 16, for example. Brazil and Argentina were playing each other and neither team was leading. But that was before an Argentine masseur offered a bottle of water to Brazilian right-back Branco, a gesture of unprecedented generosity, especially when we learned a few years later that the Argentinians had put a sleeping pill in the water bottle. The rivalry between these two football giants is also reflected in the statistics. In terms of titles won, the Argentinians are ahead. The Albiceleste have won the Copa America 14 times, while the Rivalries have won 8. The same is true of the Olympic Games, where Argentina are two-time Olympic champions compared to Brazil's 1 gold medal. The Seleção took their revenge on the number of World Cups won, with 5 victories against 2 for Argentina. The two countries have had several direct confrontations since 1914, and whether it's the number of wins or the number of goals scored, it's very difficult to tell the difference between the two nations. Each match brings its own historic moments. Argentine fans certainly haven't forgotten Adriano's injury time goal in the 2004 Copa America final. But more than just statistics, both teams have produced some of the biggest stars in world football, players with innate talent, names that we all remember and that have changed the face of their discipline forever. Messi, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Riquelme, Kaká. The list is long, and so is their number of Ballon d'Or awards. But who is better to symbolize this heated rivalry than Maradona and Pelé? One was exalted to the rank of king, the other was raised to the rank of God. The two men have long been inseparable, as if linked to each other, when it comes to designing the player of the century, an honorary title that animated the debates and finally divided the two countries a little more. Finally, the antagonism is logically translated on the green rectangle by two different styles of play. Argentina is adept at playing its historical style of football, the toque. This is based on possession and the rapid exchange of short passes on the ground. Brazilian football is known for the jogo bonito, a mixture of creativity, dribbling, and beautiful play. So it's safe to say that after years of fratricidal confrontation, the big winner in the biggest rivalry in football is football. What do you remember about this fratricidal rivalry? Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, to like it, share, and subscribe. It helps us a lot to continue creating more content on football news. See you soon for a new video. Ciao!